Thank you, Madam Clerk. Please call this meeting to order and call the roll.
Thank you, Mayor. Councilmember Kaplan. Here. Councilmember Dickinson. Here. Vice Mayor Talamantes. Here. Councilmember Pluckybaum. Here. Councilmember Maple is not in attendance yet. Mayor Pro Tem Guerra.
Presente.
Councilmember Vang. Here. And Mayor McCarty.
Aquí.
You have a quorum.
Thank you. We're going to allow our Vice Mayor Talamantes and Mayor Pro Tem Guerra to lead us in the land acknowledgement and Pledge of Allegiance.
Please rise for the opening acknowledgments in honor of Sacramento's indigenous people and tribal lands. To the original people of this land, the Nisenan people, the Southern Maidu, Valley and Plains Miwok, Patwin-Wintun peoples, and the people of the Wilton Rancheria, Sacramento's only federally recognized tribe. May we acknowledge and honor the Native people who came before us and still walk beside us today on these ancestral lands by choosing to gather together today in the active practice of acknowledgement and appreciation for Sacramento's indigenous people's history, contributions, and lives. Thank you.
Join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Salute. Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So you can just read the first item and I'll start.
So, Mayor, the first item on our agenda tonight, this afternoon, is establishing a sister city relationship with the city of Morelia, Michoacan, Mexico.
Thank you, Madam City Clerk. It's with great pleasure and distinction that we hear this item at a special council meeting in front of this glorious crowd here today in our capital city of Sacramento. We'd like to begin today's proceeding by inviting up the Presidente Alcalde de la Ciudad de Morelia, Michoacán, Jesus Martinez Alcazar, a sentar aquí.
Thank you very much.
Cuídate. Okay, cuídate. English, I'll do English first. Okay. Yes. Good afternoon. Welcome, President. I'll start in English, and I'll unos palabras en español. Today's a meaningful day for the city of Sacramento and the city of Morelia, Michoacan, as we officially signed a sister city agreement with our two cities, beginning a new era of collaboration. We had a chance to start this process several months ago in your host city in February with the Vice Mayor and the Mayor Pro Tem, and 20 Sacramentans had the opportunity to visit and see Morelia, Michoacan firsthand. And again, we want to sincerely welcome you, Presidente Martinez, for your warm welcome back then, and welcome your delegation here today. This ratification is more than just a piece of paper. It's an opportunity to further strengths going back decades, if not centuries, between the people of California and the people of Mexico. This sister city arrangement will focus on building bridges, not divisions, especially at a time in our country where we have unfortunate divisions between our two countries. We're certainly going in the opposite direction. This effort will focus on key areas of education, tourism, arts, culture, and economic development. For the last 15 years, we've had a sister city in Mexicali, but today we're going to announce we have two sisters, a baby sister. And as a father of twins, I will tell you that I'm not going to pick my favorite daughter, and we're not going to pick our favorite sister, but just to say you're here today. So we are certainly excited about this. I want to thank our Mayor Pro Tem Guerra and our Vice Mayor Talamantes, but especially our Mayor Pro Tem Guerra, a son of Michoacán, proud roots, raíces de esta ciudad. This was an idea of council members the first day I became mayor, because I know you want to fix potholes and do also other great stuff in our city, but don't forget about an opportunity to further relationships with Mexico, especially in this strained era in our country. So we are very excited to begin this era and know that it's going to pay dividends for people in our city. This is a city where over 1/3 of our population are immigrants. And by far, the majority of that population are individuals de Mexico. And by far, the majority of those people de Mexico are from 3 states, Michoacán, Jalisco, y Zacatecas. And we have so many people who are proud Michoacanos aquí. We saw a few come up today who joined us. Where are those 2 young ladies who just showed up today and they wanted to meet the president? They heard about it. They decided to just show up today and show their proud roots of Morelia, Michoacán. Por eso, Presidente, tenemos un gran placer para decir bienvenido a nuestra ciudad. Unos meses fuimos a visitar a nuestro estado con nuestro gobierno y gracias para los días allá. Y también queremos decir, tenemos una oportunidad nueva de hermandad de estos ciudades y nuestra gente de estos 2 países. Hay muchas personas aquí en Sacramento que tienen raíces de México, como mis hijas también, y vamos a conocer mañana. Es una gran oportunidad para celebrar esta cultura, economía, educación, historia, economic development. En este tiempo en nuestro país, unfortunadamente, hay mucha división, pero en este día, en esta ciudad de California, tenemos una oportunidad para caminar fuerte en la misma dirección. Sí. Y por eso, gracias por esta oportunidad y gracias de nuestro concilio, especialmente el vicealcalde Talamantes y el otro vicealcalde Guerra. Sí. Presidente.
¿Hablo yo?
Sí, ahorita, tú.
Bueno, yo estoy muy agradecido
I'm very grateful
por esta gran recepción.
for this reception.
Me da mucho gusto
I'm very
el
happy
poder
to be
el día
able
de
to,
hoy
this day,
consolidar un hermanamiento
consolidate
que
this
inició
sisterhood
hace
that
unos meses en la
initiated
ciudad de
months
Morelia,
ago in Morelia,
donde nos dio mucho gusto
where we
recibirlos
were very
al
happy to
alcalde
receive
Kevin y todo su
Alcalde
equipo.
Kevin and all his commission.
Tuvimos la oportunidad de
Had the
mostrar
opportunity
la maravillosa
So,
ciudad que
the
tengo el honor de
marvelous city
representar.
that we have.
Hay personas aquí que son
There
de
are many people
Morelia,
here that
y que
are
son de
from
Michoacán,
Morelia and Michoacán,
pero muchos otros no,
but there are
y
many
tampoco
others that are
tuvieron la
not.
Oportunidad de estar con nosotros
But they also
cuando
didn't have the opportunity
se
to
hizo
be with us
el inicio
when
de
we had
este hermanamiento.
initiated this
El hermanamiento, como lo dijo el alcalde
sisterhood, like
Kevin,
mentioned by
es basado principalmente en
principal
relaciones comerciales
in relationship
culturales
with economic
y turísticas.
standards, touristic.
El día de hoy me acompaña una
Today,
comitiva
I have a committee with me,
donde está el representante,
where we have the
la representante de turismo, la
of
representante
the
de cultura,
Secretary of
me acompaña
Tourism
también
and
el
Culture.
representante de
We
seguridad
also
municipal,
have security,
la síndica
municipal
municipal
security,
y una comitiva de empresarios
and then a committee
morelianos y
of
michoacanos.
people of
Que el
business from
objetivo de un
Morelia.
hermanamiento es
Because the
continuar
objective
con
of
una
this
gran
sisterhood
relación
is to
entre
continue
dos
with a
ciudades hermanas
relationship with
que
these
se pueden
two
apoyar
cities
mucho.
that we can support one another.
Y creo que es un gran momento
I do
para
believe that this is a
fortalecer
great time
los lazos
to
que se
enrich
requiere
and
cada vez con más
strengthen
fuerza levantar la
arms,
voz de que México
we need to
y Estados
raise the
Unidos
voice
son
between
países
the
hermanos,
two countries,
son
because we
países
are
que nos
sister,
necesitamos.
we need one another.
Se ha dicho que
It has
los
been said
mexicanos
that the
que radican en
Mexicans
Estados
that live in the
Unidos
United States
han generado problemas a Estados
have
Unidos.
generated
Nosotros
issues
queremos
with
decir
the United States. We want
que
to say
los
that
mexicanos
the
que
Mexicans
están acá porque
that
nuestro
live
país
here
no
because
pudo
our
garantizar
country
las
couldn't guarantee the
condiciones
conditions
y darles la
and giving
oportunidad
them
a
the
ellos
opportunity
de
to
desarrollarse en
develop
nuestro país,
in our country,
vinieron acá a
they came
trabajar
here to work
y a engrandecer este
and to
país
enrich this
y
country
engrandecer el nuestro.
and to enrich our country too.
Michoacán tiene la
Michoacán
mitad de
has
sus ciudadanos
Half of the citizens
viviendo en Michoacán
living in
y la otra
Michoacán
mitad
and the
viviendo
other
en los
half
Estados
living in the
Unidos.
United States.
Y eso nos hace
And
todavía
that makes
más
us
hermanos.
more sisters
Este
and brothers.
hermanamiento
This
entre
sisterhood
Morelia
between
y
Morelia and
Sacramento, quiero que sirva para
I
que
wanted
se
to
levante la
be-
voz a nivel
to raise the
internacional
voice
entre estos dos
internationally
países
that
para
these
que
two countries
no veamos lo que nos divide, sino lo
we
que nos
cannot
une.
focus on the things that divide
Cómo
us, but in the things that unite us.
Contribuyen todos
We can
estos
see how we
michoacanos
contribute,
acá
all
en la
these
economía de
Michoacan
Estados
people
Unidos
that contribute to the
y contribuyen
economy,
también
and they
muy
contribute
fuertemente en la economía de
strongly in the
México.
economy of Mexico.
Y queremos acercar la
want
cultura
to
de nuestra ciudad
get
a
our city
Sacramento.
culture to Sacramento.
Queremos mostrarles
We want to
nuestra
show
ciudad, que es ciudad
our city
patrimonio de la humanidad,
That is
reconocida por la UNESCO,
international patrimony,
que es ciudad creativa de la
recognized by
música,
UNESCO,
también
which is
reconocida por la
recognized
UNESCO.
for the music by UNESCO.
Y queremos compartirla
And
con
we also want
ustedes.
to share with
Queremos
you
que
all
vayan a
this.
Morelia y
We
se
want you to
sientan
go
en
to
casa.
Morelia, and we want you to feel at home.
Queremos que vayan no solamente los
We want
familiares
you to go, not only the
de
family
origen
members
michoacano que
that
ya
have the,
viven acá y que
origins in
nacieron acá.
Michoacán and
También
that are
queremos que vayan
raised
las
here.
personas
We want
que son
other
de otro
people to
origen
go.
o que son
We
de aquí
want
de
people
de
to go
Sacramento
there,
o de California,
not,
para que
matter what
conozcan
origin.
la maravillosa
We
ciudad que
want you to
tengo el
come
honor
to
de
our
representar.
city.
Y que
And
la
visit it.
tenemos más bella que nunca
Our city is
para
beautiful
poderlos recibir con
and
los
it's
brazos
beautiful
abiertos.
and welcoming you
Este
with open
hermanamiento
hand.
va a servir
This
para
sisterhood
que
is
se haga
gonna
más
help
fraternal la
to
unión
enrich this
entre los
union
michoacanos
between people
que
from
viven acá
Michoacán that live
y los que
here
estamos allá.
and
Pero por
people from
supuesto,
Michoacán
también
that
con
live
todos
there.
los ciudadanos de este
And this is
maravilloso país que
open to
tanto nos
others that
necesitamos
live
con
around
México.
here because we need
México
all.
necesita de Estados Unidos
Mexico needs of
y
United
Estados
States
Unidos también necesita
and
de
United
México,
States also needs
porque
from
somos
Mexico
países vecinos
because we
que
are
nos
neighbor
podemos
countries
arropar
and
y
we need to
complementar.
hold each other and complement.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much.
Mayor Pro Tem Guerra.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. First, I want to thank all of those involved in this. And first, by starting to say that there are over 300,000 family members from the Sacramento region with Michoacan descent. I am one of those. Very proud of myself. But when I brought this issue to the mayor, I also found and recognized that of those 300,000, many of our city employees also are of Michoacan descent and who have been involved in this, and many of those also who are from neighboring areas that have history with Michoacan. And I want to recognize all of our city employees that have participated in this, and let's give them a big round of applause. And as soon as we began discussing the beneficial issues and this idea of a sister city, we also quickly found how many community members, business leaders, lawyers, engineers, doctors, family members had history of Michoacan descent, of those 300,000 within our region. And that's why you see this packed chamber room, because there are so many people that have roots from that date well before the Bracero program, well before the history here of our of this effort. And so I want to start by saying that this effort here, the city of Morelia, Michoacan, many know it because of the start of independence, the ending and abolition of slavery, the efforts to eliminate the caste system, the beauty of all of the North American monarchs that come from Canada, the U.S., that go to one place in the entire continent, to the state of Michoacan and its capital, which is Morelia. And so truly what came out of this discussion is this resolution that we will be voting on today. And I will read the resolution here. I'll paraphrase. And then I'll also translate and read the MOU that's executed by the resolution. So here, the mission of the Sister City Council of Sacramento is to develop mutual beneficial cultural, educational, social, and economic relationships between the city of Sacramento and its sisters. The city of Sacramento has benefited from having 12 sister cities from countries around the world, but has not yet established a sister city relationship within the state of Michoacan, Mexico, where many Sacramentans share family ties. On September 16, 2025, the Sacramento City Council adopted an intention to establish a sister city relationship with Morelia. And on February 2026, the Mayor McCarty, Mayor Pro Tem Guerra, and Vice Mayor Talamantes led a delegation to Morelia, Michoacan, Mexico, to formalize the signing of Morelia-Sacramento Sister City Agreement to establish a directly coordinated framework for implementing the agreement. A formal sister city relationship will further enhance the ties already existing between Morelia and Sacramento. The Sacramento City Council gives its endorsement to formalize a sister city relationship with the sister city of Morelia, Michoacan, as outlined in Exhibit A, and the mayor is authorized to enter into a memorandum of understanding with the mayor of the city of Morelia, Michoacan. The city clerk shall send this copy to the resolution to the city of Morelia, Michoacan. And to say that I want to, also recognize all of the community partners that have been part of this, from everything from the Crocker Art Museum, the Hispanic Chamber, Greater Sacramento Economic Council, Sacramento State, UC Davis, a number of our educational partners, Latino Center for Arts and Culture. The list goes on, but that is to execute this MOU. So I want to close by saying that what I agree with what Mayor, our Presidente Alfonso Martinez said, that it is not just about Michoacanos and us getting to know and enhance Morelia, but all of us, specifically those without a tie, to understand what ties we have, that many Sacramentans have there, and also for them to come here and participate in the growth of that. And then finally, I will read in Espanol for the MOU here for, again, I'll paraphrase the MOU for the mayor. Por lo tanto, las ciudades de Sacramento y Morelia acuerdan lo siguiente. Al ansia oficial, establecer una relación formal de ciudad hermana para fomentar una amistad de largo plazo, cooperación bilateral, promover intercambios culturales, artísticos y académicos, así como la transformación de conocimiento tenencio en materia y de política pública y santidad. Crecimiento económico y social, impulsar el económico bilateral, el turismo, el diálogo directo entre nuestra ciudadanía e instituciones, compromiso compartido, trabajar conjuntamente como símbolo de paz, estabilidad y prosperidad regional. So I want to share a couple of those in English briefly, that the partnership establishes a formal sister city for the promotion of bilateral trade, tourism, direct dialogue between our cities, institutions, the encouragement of cultural, artistic, and academic exchange, as well as the transfer of technical knowledge of public policy and sustainability. But I think most importantly, shared commitment, work together as a symbol of peace, stability, and regional prosperity. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Vice Mayor Talamantes.
Thank you so much, Mayor. First of all, I just want a big thank you to all the Sacramentans that came out today to support the Sister City partnership with Morelia, Michoacan. Give yourselves a round of applause. Like Presidente Alfonso said, we live in an era of a lot of divisiveness, of hate, where people can't reach across the aisle to shake hands, to have tough conversations, to be able to have progress in this country. And so seeing all the people here and supporting this partnership is so important in strengthening not just our country, but Mexico too, and the work that we have ahead of us to continue to strengthen this. I also just want to give a big thank you to the delegation of Morelia. I have never, in my time at City Hall in the last 8 years, almost 9 years, ever traveled to a sister city partnership, and Morelia was my first trip. And honestly, it was so breathtaking. It was beautiful. The hospitality was amazing. We were just greeted with kindness, and it really showed me what's possible when people put effort into building relationships, into building partnerships. And for that, to the Morelia delegation, thank you for showing me what's possible in our sister city partnerships. And I will say that, this is just the beginning of promoting tourism and cultural exchange with the direct flight from Volaris, allowing people to also visit their loved ones. A lot of times it's hard to take time off of work. It's hard to, go have a layover to go see loved ones, and these direct flights will truly help with strengthening our families. It's also going to help with educational opportunities and the importance of people-to-people diplomacy. I think that what we're seeing right now in the World Cup is people celebrating each other's culture, traditions, language, and it's opportunities like this that are going to continue to strengthen that. And I'm really looking forward to the years to come and to having my family go visit Morelia because I loved it, and to have you guys come and visit us here in Sacramento. Thank you.
Thank you. We have a number of individuals and representatives that would like to address us. Before that, I wanted to first acknowledge our official representative from the country of Mexico, who's our General Consul of Mexico, Mr. Cristian Tonatua Gonzalez. Bienvenido aquí. First up, Kathy Rodriguez with the Sacramento Hispanic Chamber of Commerce.
Sorry, I just need my glasses.
Take your time.
Good. So, all right. Good afternoon, buenas tardes to everyone. My name is Kathy Rodriguez-Aguirre. I'm the president and CEO for the Sacramento Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. And it is an honor to be here as we celebrate the official sister city partnership between Sacramento and Morelia. Today is more than just the signing of an agreement. It marks the beginning of a friendship rooted in mutual respect, shared values, and a commitment to creating lasting opportunities for both of our communities. At the Sacramento Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, we believe people are the foundation of economic growth. When businesses collaborate, communities engage, and cultures are embraced, prosperity follows. That is why we are proud to support this partnership. Rooted in our shared history and culture, sister city alliances also create pathways for business growth, educational exchanges, tourism, entrepreneurship, innovation, and investment. They encourage us to learn from one another while opening doors between our residents, businesses, educational institutions, and civic leaders. From the Chamber's perspective, this partnership is a natural fit. Our mission is to strengthen our economy by bringing people, businesses, and communities together. This Sister City initiative reflects those same values. Our region continues to grow as an international gateway for businesses and innovation. Morelia is a vibrant city with a rich cultural heritage, a strong entrepreneurial spirit, and growing industries. Sacramento is California's capital city and an economic hub for Northern California. Together, we can strengthen economic ties while creating new opportunities for collaboration and investment. For our business community, efforts like this can lead to new markets, workforce partnerships, and greater cultural understanding, all of which would continue to long-term economic prosperity. When people know one another, they are more willing to invest in one another. That is as businesses grow, communities thrive, and trust is built across generations. Many families throughout the Sacramento region have deep roots in Michoacan. The sister city relationship honors those connections while inspiring future generations to learn from one another, collaborate, and build friendships that extend across borders. Over the past several months, I've participated in conversations surrounding the sister city effort. And what stood out to me the most is the genuine care and excitement so many people have for helping bring this vision to life. Community leaders, volunteers, and representatives from both cities have invested their time, energy, and passion because they believe in this partnership can become. Their dedication has brought us to this special day, and they deserve our sincere appreciation. I want to take a moment here to give a special shout out to Domingo Ramirez, who has been the one who's been herding all of us together to get us to this special day. And with today's signing, this is not the finish line. It is the beginning of what we'll accomplish together. The true success of this Sister City initiative will be measured by the people and businesses we connect, the students who participate in exchanges, the cultural experiences we share, and the impact we create together. We look forward to supporting these efforts however we can because we know that when communities work together, everyone benefits. Congratulations to the City of Sacramento, the City of Morelia, the Sister City Committee, and everyone whose commitment made today possible. At our chamber, we often say that our community is our region's economic strength. Today, we celebrate that our community has grown just a little larger. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Next, we'd like to welcome Agustin Ramirez, the CEO. Agustin Atiaga, lo siento.
Thank you,
Lo
Mayor.
siento, Agustin, primero aquí. He's the CEO director of our Crocker Art Museum, El Hijo de México, el hermano de Michoacán también. Bienvenido, Agustin.
Gracias, gracias, alcalde. Gracias.
Thank you.
Soy Agustín Arteaga y me uno a esta celebración. Me uno también al Consul
Agustín
Member
Arteaga,
Eric Guerra
and
como
I'm
descendiente de
here.
estas tierras de Morelia. I want to
you
change into English
to-
quickly to try to be brief.
Guerra.
Good afternoon. Today we celebrate more than an agreement between two cities. We celebrate a bridge of friendship between Sacramento and Morelia through a shared belief in the power of culture and the arts. Our connection is rooted into something that far deeper than geography. It reaches back to the ancient heritage of our original peoples, whose artistic expressions through craft, music, storytelling, and symbolism continue to live within us today. That legacy reminds us that culture is not only what we inherit, but what we actively cultivate together. Both Morelia and Sacramento are cities where the arts are not a luxury, but a vital force of identity and community. We are fortunate to be home to vibrant museums, dynamic university, inspiring artistic communities, and generations of artisans whose works carries forward both tradition and innovation. The sister-city relationship opens a new chapter of exchange and possibility. It allows our institutions to collaborate, our artists to inspire one another, and our community to discover the richness of our shared and distinct voices. Through these connections, we strengthen not only our cultural ecosystems, but also the bonds of understanding between our people. I hope that this partnership will be a living stage where creativity flourishes, travels freely, where talent is nurtured, and where the arts bring Sacramento and Morelia even closer together. Thank you.
We know this relationship isn't just about culture and community, but also about economic development and tourism. With that, we'd like to bring up Mike Testa from the Sacramento Convention Visit Sacramento.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Good afternoon. Visit Sacramento was honored to be a part of the original delegation to Morelia. We were further honored to meet with our tourism counterparts this morning at the Visit Sacramento offices. Tourism is a connector, and this sister city relationship can help us foster that connection between residents and visitors of both of our cities. Sacramento and Morelia are becoming family today. We're making the official bond that our peoples have shared for generations. Tourism is one of the pillars of this agreement, and it's where the relationship becomes real. Visitors, food, festivals, and friendships moving in both directions. Visit Sacramento is proud to be that bridge. A sister city is more than a ceremony. It's an open invitation. Sacramento welcomes Morelia and Michoacan, and we can't wait to be welcomed there. And remember, they are just one nonstop flight away. And that goes both ways. They're welcome to come here as well. Through Bienvenidos a Sacramento, we welcome our Mexican community and visitors in Spanish with experiences made for them. The hospitality isn't a promise, it's ready and waiting and ongoing. We're looking forward to more of our tourism leaders visiting Morelia and in turn involving Morelia in events like Terra Madre Americas next year and in the years beyond. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Do we have comments from council members? Councilmember Dickinson.
Thank you, Mayor, and buenas tardes a todos. You know, as I think about this very significant occasion, I can't help but think of growing up as a child in California and being taught at an early age about and exposed to the customs, food, heritage, and influence of Mexico on the history of California. It is no overstatement to say that California and Mexico are tied inextricably together in so many ways, and so will be on into the future. The history of California is infused with the spirit and the history of Mexico, and we are the beneficiaries of that in so many ways. It was no accident that the first international flight that landed here in Sacramento International Airport, was from Mexico. And I was proud as a county supervisor at the time to be among those welcoming the arrivals from Mexico on that flight. It is no accident that we develop these kinds of very close relationships with our fellow travelers from Mexico across the country. The governor of Aguascalientes was here just last week to be welcomed here to Sacramento and to share what is going on in her part of the country and in her state. But when you establish a sister city relationship, it is a special, different, and elevated status and position, and that is what we are doing today. The relationship that we will have with Morelia will be something that elevates us and hopefully also Morelia in the process, just as the speakers we've heard have outlined. But as importantly as anything else, from my perspective, it is the building of bridges with those around the world, especially in places as important as Morelia, that mark our commitment to a better world, not just a better city or a better state or a better country, but a better world. And I am very appreciative of all those who have traveled here for this occasion to share in what I think are some very special aspects of Sacramento. I know this evening, for example, you're going to be able to experience a special part of the district I represent. when you get to dance and do a little singing and a little singing as well. So I hope that is what caps off your visit here. So thank you. Thank you for being willing to enter into this. Thank you to the mayor and to the vice mayor and to the mayor pro tem all for leading this effort. And thanks to all who have been engaged in bringing this sister city relationship to reality. It is a proud addition for the city of Sacramento. Thanks, Mayor.
Councilmember Kaplan.
Thank you, Mayor. Buenas tardes. This is truly a wonderful opportunity. Growing up, I was a Rotary exchange student while I went to Sweden. Där kan jag prata svenska. I can speak Swedish. I'm still working on my Spanish skills. I know the importance of cultural exchange. I know the importance of student exchange. And so I want to say congratulations. I think this is a wonderful opportunity, but what I look forward to are the next steps that are going to come, especially knowing that we can expose the next generation to Mexico and to a different culture and a different language. Because when we talk about this World Cup is bringing nations and people together. Sister cities bring nations and people together, and that's how we can make a better world for everyone. So excuse my poor Spanish, but bienvenidos a Sacramento. Es un placer sumar a Morelia como ciudad hermana. Espero visitar pronto. Gracias por esta oportunidad.
Councilmember Vang.
Thanks, Mayor. I will keep this short because I know the signing is next. I just also want to take this moment just to welcome the delegation for being here today, and really excited about the establishment of the sister partnership. And also want to take a moment to center our Latino elected officials here holding it down. Vice Mayor Talamantes and Mayor Pro Tem Eric Guerra, thank you so much for your leadership on ensuring that this happens. I am not Mexican, but I am the proud wife of a son of Mexican immigrants from Guadalajara, which is about 3 hours away from the city of Morena. And so I know that Mayor Pro Tem Guerra has talked about over 300,000 families from Michoacan. And I know that as a proud council member of District 8, Latinos actually make up the largest racial ethnic population in my district. And so this partnership is so important because we know that sharing knowledge and expertise and experiences is only gonna make both of our cities even stronger, inspiring new friendships, meaningful exchange, and really the mayor talked about this exciting economic opportunities. I also want to take this moment to thank my district director, Jaime Cervantes. I don't know if he's down here, but he was also part of the delegation.
That's right.
That attended with Mayor Pro Tem Guerra and Vice Mayor Talamantes. And I want to thank our staff from all three offices. And also, I want to take this moment to thank the city clerk as well for all the great work that she did to get us to this moment. And again, really excited about this partnership, and we can't wait for the signing. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We do have one or two public comments.
Yes, Mayor, I have one speaker for public comment, Dave Tamayo.
Buenas tardes, Presidente Martínez Alcázar. Es un gran placer verte otra vez. Fui un miembro de nuestra delegación este marzo.
It's a member of the delegation in March.
Hay un lugar en mi corazón
There's a place in my heart for
para
Morelia
siempre.
forever.
Tu ciudad es es hermosa.
Your
y
city
muy
is
amable.
wonderful and ungrateful.
Soy el presidente de nuestra empresa de
The
electricidad
president of the
pública de
electric
Sacramento,
company here in
y
Sacramento.
en nombre de mi organización,
Name of my organization.
quiero decir que es muy importante
The
tener
name of
por
my
nuestra
organization, I want to say
región,
that it's
por
very
nuestra
important
ciudad,
to say
tener
that it is very important to be
relación,
this relationship
relación de amistad
of friendship
entre nuestras
in our
ciudades.
cities.
Para mí especialmente,
For me
tengo
especially,
muchos mexicanos,
I have a lot of
especialmente de
Mexican people
Michoacán y mi
from
vecindario,
Michoacán in my
y
neighborhood.
es importante
And it's very important
crecer nuestras
for our
conexiones
connections
para mejorar las condiciones de
to get
vida
better
para
conditions of life for our
ciudadanos y
citizens
tus
and for your
ciudadanos.
citizens too.
And I'm going to switch to English right now because, but
Voy a
I just
cambiar ahora
want to
inglés.
emphasize that, you know, as a public agency that serves all of the Sacramento region, we're very happy and proud that we're entering this relationship of friendship and sisterhood with the city of Morelia and by extension with the state of Michoacan, because there's so many connections between our communities, both historic and contemporary. And I'm just really excited for all the opportunities that that's going to open up. And I'm looking forward to seeing what SMUD, which is how people here know our district, looking for all the opportunities that we have to help strengthen those relationships. So, gracias y bienvenidos a Sacramento.
Thank you and welcome to Sacramento.
Okay, thank you. Now we're looking for a motion to ratify this with a formal vote.
Mr. Mayor, I move the item that we formally approve the resolution adopting Sacramento and the city of Morelia as a official sister city. I'll do that quickly in Spanish too. Yo hago la acción y de que la ciudad de Sacramento y la ciudad de Morelia formalmente se formalizan una ciudad hermana entre los dos y aprobar esta acción.
Okay, great. We have a motion by Mayor Pro Tem Guerra, a second by Vice
Yo
Mayor
segundo.
Talamantes. I knew that was coming, so. With that, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any noes or abstentions? Hearing none, item passes. Presidente, before we officially sign the agreement before us, we wanted to again welcome your delegation. Of course, you're here as the president and the mayor of the city of Morelia, Michoacan. We have two of your members of your government, your council here today. Susana Melissa Vasquez, welcome. And Gilberto Morelos. And Presidente, can we ask your entire delegation to stand up? Por arriba, gente de Morelia, Michoacán. And why not everybody stand up that's in favor of this? Here we go.
Yeah.
Todos. Okay, here we go here. We'll sign here, then we'll go down there. Oh. This is the moment, Presidente. It's with great pleasure that we're at this moment here. Just in summary, we unfortunately have too much division. While some are focusing on building walls, including the leaders of our country. Today in Sacramento, we are building bridges with Sacramento and Morelia. Por eso, que viva Morelia.
Sí. Viva. Y que viva Sacramento.
Y que viva Sacramento.
Viva.
Que viva hermandad.
Sí, que,
Okay.
que viva la hermandad.
Firmamos. Okay, council and council members, we're going to go down here.
Si el síndico y el regidor pueden participar aquí enfrente, vamos a bajar el concilio con nosotros.
Yes, and with that, this meeting is adjourned.